Hi, I'm Mark Clement. I'm a home improvement contractor. I am here to share with you some tips and tricks that I use in my bathroom remodeling process to make it faster, easier, and more profitable. Remodeling a bathroom is a super opportunity to do really cool, funky designs. You don't always have the room for it, but when you do, a good way to separate yourself from your competition is going round. It's a real opportunity for cool design, but it's not cool if it makes you too expensive or it's too hard to do. So when you're talking about going around, you're talking about two shapes, two architectural details pulled from geometry. This soffit up here is an ellipse, and an ellipse is different from a circle because it's more of an oval shape. Think about an egg, look at it sideways, pretend there's a line going through the middle of it. That's basically an ellipse. This wall is in the shape of a segmented arch. Segmented arch is a complicated way of saying circle. Think of it this way. Draw a circle, and about a third of the way down, draw a line through it. The top portion that's left is a segmented arch, or the segment of a circle. Now, some radius work requires some pretty advanced geometry, and that's there. But in bathrooms where you're probably going to be dealing with smaller curves, the way I do it is full size. I'm going to take a piece of composite molding, which is rigid enough to give me some stiffness, but flexible enough that without crunching a single number, I can create the curve that I want that is smooth and graceful. Now, a couple of things to think about when you start bringing curves into the equation. One, you don't want any flat spots along that curve. You want it to be graceful and gentle all the way along. And two, and this is where you can really get stumbled up, when you leave the square or the rectangle that we're used to building in and add a circle, all your trim details change. And the key is to be ready for it. Funky design, new installation techniques, no math, awesome design. Okay, so here's a perennial headache for bathroom layout. You've got your supply line stubbed in, and of course they're at different heights and they're at different locations. What are you gonna do? You're gonna throw your tape on here. You're gonna throw your tape on here. Then you're gonna take your measurements, and you're gonna try to transfer them to the back of a vanity cabinet or a piece of drywall, or if it's on the floor, a piece of flooring. Well, I can tell you honestly, in 20 years of remodeling houses, I've gotten this measurement right exactly 0 times. Something always happens, I'm a ½ inch off, and I end up having to take out half of the back of the cabinet to make the cabinet fit the wall. So, I've taken measuring out of the equation entirely with one of my favorite layout tools, a piece of rigid foam insulation. I bring this to every bathroom job and I get a ton of use out of it. Here's why. The official term for what's about to happen, it's called full-size templating. So what I do is I take the foam, I push it against a known control point, and then I hit it just hard enough that the pipe indents the foam. I drill a hole in this, then I lay it on the back of my cabinet and I drill a hole in that, and it fits every time. I'm Mark Clement. Thank you for watching. I hope these tips and tricks from my job sites help you on your job sites.